everyone, thank you for joining me today. I will be drawing out a coloring page of seashells. So join me today here. I am setting up my 8.5 by 11 page on Photoshop, and I will be selling this on my Etsy page. Descriptions are down below. So here we go. I originally searched online some seashell pictures, and I will be using those as a reference. It's a lot easier for me to have something to reference by instead of, just picking it out from my brain, because nowadays with everything that's going on, it's kind of hard to remember everything that's going on. So I just wanted to show you guys two different points of view, the actual screen recording and a little bit of myself, because of course as an artist it is a little bit intimidating to show yourself while you do live art, and I thought it was gonna be, something nice. Obviously it's not the best angle for the image, but you get a little bit of what I'm doing here. So I started with Photoshop and I added layers, and each layer is each type of seashell. And what my original plan was to draw everything out without having to edit or erase as much, because during that erasing stage, that's when your mind starts wandering off to perfectionism, and I just wanted something that was free flow and sketchy. This did take me about 3 hours with just setting everything up, all the layers, the title, So I just wanted to do each shell one swift hand draw, and it did work out for me. This I had to cut out because I did do the first shell in blue, so I just created a new layer, did the opacity a little lighter so that I can trace over somewhat, and then I erased the blue layers. Now I did have an extra screen where the shapes of the other shells I wanted to draw were there for me, and eventually you will see that I did have to bring in starfish pictures, because of course, who knows how to make a perfect star? Sometimes it's hard, so I just used my tools, and I used the tool that I needed, so there you go. So here is a little bit more of me creating these shells. They're very linear, they're very simple. These are for coloring pages for, adults, kids. I do want to make a collection, and I will continue creating these theme-like coloring pages, because as we all know, art is a form of expression, but also it is a way to put yourself in a meditative state where you could think about everything, but you will also be using your hands and mind coordination to just let it go and just forget about time, because we're so engulfed in time and rushed to be doing so many different things. And I wanted this first coloring page theme printable page to be of the beach, because the beach is something that always reminds me of calmness, and I thought it was important to start this project with symbols and things that remind us of the beach, the water, of the sun, of the soft sand on our feet, of the items that we see at the beach and what the beach makes you feel like. And here we are, sometimes in places where we don't have that commodity to be at the beach. You know, a lot of people don't live near the ocean. I do. I actually live in Florida, so I do have that, you know, availability to me. But for the people who don't, and for the people who work so much and they strive for that vacation time, and they take time to just go to the beach and relax, this is a way to bring yourself and your mental state into a more calm environment, even if you're not close to the beach. And I think this is a great way for kids to also concentrate and get a little bit out of the screen of, you know, what society is asking from them, because they will grow up and they will forget about living and enjoying what's around you and your environment. And it's really important to get back to the present moment. So coloring and art is a beautiful way to do that, to just be present with your hands, with your eyes, with your mind, with your body, in a place where you are actually doing something and not scrolling or letting other people show you what you should be or how you should be. And I believe truly that art is a physical expression of life, and it is something that we cannot disregard. We need to use our hands, we need to be creative, we need to make things. We can't just let our environment make things for us. So I guess now, after doing this voiceover and actually seeing myself draw, you know, on the screen as I'm talking, because again, I want this to be as fluid as possible so I don't have to edit, I actually feel more calm just looking at this tutorial or this, you know, video of myself actually drawing out these seashells. And it does bring me a little bit more calmness, because earlier I was a little hesitant and I didn't know how I was going to start or what I was going to say or how, you know, how my message was going to come out. But I am glad that, excuse me, I am glad that I didn't, you know, write something down and prompt this. I think the beauty of everything is when you don't have to plan everything and be in control of everything in your life. It is good to have some structure, but also, you know, life is organic. Life is meant to be expressed. Things are in its natural way, you know, they have their process, and we know things are the way they are, but also we don't have that luxury of controlling and planning everything to the T, because that's not how life is. You know, all of these seashells are hand drawn, all of them. They're not copied or pasted, because they're all different, and so are we. So we can't really force ourselves and punish ourselves for wanting to be perfect and seeing things online and in society and in the news and how we should be and think. And no, we really need to embrace how different we are. And these seashells are a little bit of a reminder to be present, to color, to express yourself. Out here, here are the famous starfish, which I truthfully just needed some help with that, and that's a wonderful way to remind me as an artist that I can't draw everything and I do need some help. So, and it's okay to, you know, use your resources and ask for help. So my trusty internet browser did help me with this, and I think this came out beautiful. It is not exactly how it is in the picture, and look at this. That is the beauty of art, that it's not supposed to be perfect, and we are an expression of art, all of us. I do remember one time being somewhere, excuse me, and someone said, you know, art is everything. Everything you do is an art form. The way you do your hair, the way you dress, the way you walk, the way you write, the way you do your makeup, you know, the way you literally move is an organic expression of art. And just making things, just being with yourself, just giving yourself some time to yourself is a great way to heal and meditate and think and be. And sometimes we do need that for ourselves. And these are great ways to step back and give yourself a little bit of space to play, because, you know, being an adult or being a child, they're both fun. They're both ways to live life. You know, life isn't just you're young and you're a kid and you get to do all the fun things, and then when you're an adult, you forget about that. And no, not really. I think that, and I do believe and I feel that the older we get, the more we need to remember how important it is to play, to be a kid, to draw. You know, art is not only for kids, it's for everyone. You know, I saw the other day a dog painting on canvas, and he did a flower. I have no idea how that dog created that flower, but if you want to see it, Google it, because it is so cute. That dog looks so happy. I think that he was probably the reincarnation of one of those famous artists, because it was the cutest thing. Even animals love art, and I think that just making anything is beautiful, no matter whatever you think that your art, you're not an artist, you don't know how to draw, you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do that, blah, 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 blah. Every single thing you do with your hands is amazing, because you made it with your hands, and nobody else has it just like you. So remember that when you write a letter, when you draw, when you just create anything, even cooking, you know, dancing, any form of expression is a great way to remind yourself. So here is my nephew, and he loves to be, you know, with me in all my creative endeavors, and I love the support. I did want to make a title, and after creating the rough draft, I decided to go back, make the original one a little lighter, and draw over it a little bit better, something that looked a little bit more polished. And here I am doing so. I did want to add some sea moss and some greens, and you know, I just figured this is Seashells, let's keep it simple, let's keep it classy, so that's what we did here. And this is a great way to identify seashells and color in all different shades and tones of seashells. Get creative, you know, color them all the same color, color them however you want, but I had a lot of fun doing this. This is my first, you know, tutorial or display video of myself hand drawing something, so I'm very excited for the future videos. Once I did complete all of the seashells that I wanted to on this page, I did go back and individually select each one, rearrange them so that they looked a little bit more cohesive and balanced. I really wanted to make sure that everyone who did, who does purchase this can print it out and it does look beautiful on print. I think this is a great way to incorporate this, at the beach. I would be playing with the sand and making sand castles for sure. I always do that. I'm always on the sand enjoying, not really doing anything, just literally enjoying the beach. But, for those who are at a resort, at a house on the beach, on vacation, who needs a little bit more activities, you can always do this, even at home. If you're studying beach themes, it could be educational. All of these are legitimate seashells, so maybe you can name them or study them. There's a variety of about, I believe, 7. I have to check, but it's a fun way to just get out of your head and get onto the paper and bring some color into your life. Maybe one of those days when you do miss being at the beach, you can always have one of these beautiful coloring pages by your side. Excuse me. I did just wake up and I feel that it was a necessity for me to do this voiceover instead of waiting a little longer. So excuse my little raspy voice, but here we go. I am wrapping this up. I will be posting new videos of myself drawing, more beach themed. I do want this to be a collection of hand-drawn beach items that you all can enjoy, as well as, me talking, just talking away. I'm a very quiet, introverted person, but I do love to talk, especially when it's things that I am passionate about. And I feel that we should all talk about the things that we want and the things that we are passionate about, because it just transpires with your words. People notice, you light up. And maybe that's why I woke up this morning and said, I'm ready. I don't even need coffee. I haven't had any coffee today, so I think it's pretty cool. Just the things that we love push us to do the things that we love, and this is definitely one of them. I really do hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for some more amazing videos from Reynoso Designs. Thank you.